you tired, Hootle?
You sure he's not just trying to hide from us?
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Simply marvelous. I'll never tire of admiring this relic.
It's finished. Hopefully the others like it.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? Another fine day for journeying, huh?
Tell me, do you ever find yourself tiring of the vagabond existence?
It's better than being enslaved, that's for sure. I get to pick my own destination, for starters. You don't get those luxuries as a slave.
Shackle a man's feet, and you put a clamp on his heart as well.
Then there was the food. Gross slop that left you in a permanent state of hunger. Ugh, you wouldn't believe the things I ate to keep from starving. What about you? This must all sound pretty alien to someone who used to be a lord.
Is that a hint of interest in my past I detect?
I guess that's one way to put it.
Well, certainly starvation was never a concern I had to contend with. The day-to-day grind was largely taken care of for me. I even had help getting in and out of clothes. All that was required of me was standing still while looking solemn.
That's quite the downgrade you've made. It's a wonder you don't sound more bitter.
This might surprise you, but I actually don't find our current situation all that disagreeable. My own hardships paled in comparison to yours, granted. But life as a lord came laden with its own restrictions. Forgive me. Such complaints must sound like feeble extravagances to a Dahnan.
True, Renan opulence doesn't feature high on my sympathy list. Then again, yours isn't exactly a normal case.
I suppose it's not. Sometimes, I can't help but wonder how much easier life would have been without the trappings of nobility.
You really mean that?
Pay me no heed. Not but the ramblings of a privileged eccentric. Whatever my past, it has led to my being here. That is all the reality I need concern myself with. I suppose we should call it a day. Once we finish eating, we should get going.
You can tell it's tough just looking at it.
Yeah, it'd probably mess us up good.
Ah, Calaglia. Feels like it's been ages.
And wasn't Zephyr with us too?
Dad.
Hey, chin up. This is your hometown.
Everyone around here looks so much happier than they used to.
I'll say, it feels like an entirely different place. I suppose it's had time to adjust to its newfound freedom.
Zephyr would have been so happy to see this.
Yeah, he really would have. Especially if he knew Law was... Law? Something bothering you, Law?
Nah, I'll be fine. It's just, you know.
It still weighs on you, doesn't it? Running away back then.
I abandoned my home. Then when I finally come back, it's been liberated. What's important is that it's free. I get that, I do. I just... I should have been here.
Well... rather plain.
Mm-hmm.
Did we really just spend that much money?
Have you guys checked your equipment lately? Do you see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after...
I'm skeptical.
Right. All right. Got it.
That's a big Zoogle.
Yeah, I'm not sure we can...
Brace yourself! This one's tough! Here I come! No escape! You're finished! Time to cross blade! Not a chance! A wall to
Take this! Go for the weak point!
Now!
Here! Let me help!
This one's all mine! Burn in hell!
Searing flames!
Dragon Swarm!
Radiant eruption!
Explosive ring!
By the power of water!
No further!
Annihilation!
Chocolate strike! Try harder! Not a chance!
Here's
Like carved through armor!
I'll heal you all!
Strike!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Execution!
Feel it! Denied!
Now!
Here, let me help!
Here I come! I'm not done!
More with that
Not now, not ever! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing art! First aid! Lightning of Raging Cascade!
Try hard, my turn!
Lunar Eruption!
Here I come!
Lunar Blast!
Take this! Not today!
Here goes!
Dragon Swarm!
First aid! Air thrust!
You're mine! Try harder! You're mine!
I'll heal you all! More projectiles!
You require a hand.
You're mine!
Healing
Take
circle!
this!
Ruin shattering of pieces! Attack
Lightning orb! By the
More
power of water!
Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation!
Demon now! While it's reeling!
Take it down! Raging
Explosive
Cascade!
ring! Try harder! No escape! I can carve through armor!
Raging Orb! Here! Thanks!
It's on!
Tunnel!
Here I come!
First aid!
Dragon Swarm! I'm not done!
By the power of water!
Burn!
Lightning of
You're
Raging
mine!
Cascade!
Begin!
Start
up!
Dance in the wind! Sleep now! Radiant
Take
Clear!
it!
More projectiles! Not
Try
ammo!
not a chance!
Poison!
Seismic rupture!
Photon blast! Sleep
You're
now!
mine!
More projectiles!
No escape!
Light astral energy!
Dragon Swarm!
Can't get out of this!
I'm not done!
I'll be saving you!
Flash! You're mine!
Nothing gets by me!
Allow me to help you.
Take this!
Radiant blood! Here!
Dragon Swarm!
Hey,
I'll heal you all!
It's on!
Healing circle!
Try my
I'm
turn!
ready! I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! You're mine!
By the power of Cascade Wall!
They smite with blackened blade!
Explosive ring! Burn in hell!
Wind Astral Raging Cascade!
Resonate with the more?
Radiant Aware!
You're mine!
Feel! I'll be
Try not a chance!
You're mine!
That's my way! Struck!
First aid! More corruption!
Take this!
Annihilation!
Try hard not a chance! Struck!
Raging Cascade!
Another incantation
Take
through
this!
it!
No escape! Prepare your finish! Try harder! My turn! You're mine!
Far enough!
Dragon
In a
Swarm!
vine?
I'll heal you all!
Try harder!
Light astral energy!
Shattering the pieces! Try hard! My turn! No escape!
Now you see what I can
It's
do!
about to strike!
I have no look sharp, everyone! You're mine!
Here!
You'll pay for that! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Resuscitation!
Easter!
I'll heal you all! It's weakened!
Dragon Swarm! This ends now! Any more of this and I'll burn out!
Astral energy! Lightning and death!
Crush!
Thunderblade!
Coyote!
Reload!
Here I come!
Here, let me help!
Try harder!
First aid!
Coyote! You're mine!
Lightning condemned!
Dragon Swarm!
I'm nearly done.
Dance in the wind!
Take this!
Lightning condenser! Thunder blade!
Take this! Dragon Swarm!
I can carve through armor!
This one's all mine!
Dance in the wind! Steel!
Forgive me.
Eat dirt!
This is my fault.
Take this!
Resuscitation!
Here I come! Try harder! Not a chance!
I still got the fight left in me.
It's gonna attack!
Rex, watch out! Where are you going?
Take this! I'm not done!
Raging Star!
You're finished! Try hard! Not a chance!
Ready to go!
Now!
Lightning
Here I come!
Thunder blade! Resuscitation!
Denied!
Here, let me help.
Dragon Swarm! I owe you one! Shockwave Slash! I'm not done!
Lunar corruption! Hit! Lunar blast!
We've got him on the run!
Don't get caught!
Right. Still anyone's
Here's
fight.
a healing art! First
Take
aid!
this!
Shattering pieces!
Can't be happening!
Stay away from my friend!
I'll smash you!
It's over! Eat dirt!
Ready to go! Here goes!
Heal!
Ice prison!
Here I come!
Back into the fray! Huddle!
Now! Here I come!
Take this!
I owe you one. Here I come! Try harder!
Imbue
My
this
turn!
vanquished soul with
Take
life!
this! Try harder! Not a chance!
From
I can
beyond,
handle it.
imbue
Take
this
this.
vanquished in a bind.
Raging cascades! Sleep now. Or for the stockpile.
You're mine!
Photon
Dragon
blast!
Swarm!
More where that came from.
Shockwave Slash!
Dance in the wind!
You're finished!
Imbue this vanquished soul with life.
Dance not on my watch.
Here I come!
What was I thinking?
Shockwave Slash!
First aid!
Ready and rare.
Here I come!
Resonate with the
Dragon Baton!
Stalagmite.
Not a chance! Burn in hell!
Lightning
Resonate with
orb!
the earth.
Raging cascade!
Forgive me! Not a chance! Try hard! My turn! You're mine!
Here's another! Take that! Lightning! Raging cascade!
I'll smash you.
In here! I'll be healing!
Take this!
Burning strike! Glacial spear! We're
Take this! Try harder!
This isn't ideal.
Dragon Swarm!
Into the shadows!
Try harder! Now!
Thunder ray! This is in the sky! Wind astral! Energy raging cascade!
You're mine! Shockwave Slash! Try harder!
Where are you going?
Not a chance!
Arch shield! Glacial spear!
Strike!
Here's evil!
Try harder! Now!
Can't be happening!
Try harder! Not a chance! Strike! Time to let it rip!
Wind astral!
Try hard!
energy!
Not a chance!
More where that
Leave
came
the
from.
charges to me.
Photon dance in the wind!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
What was I thinking?
Burn it! Oh!
Now! It's over! Astral energy! Full throttle! Go!
We may be a touch beyond our depth.
We barely got a look at the thing.
Good. This came out just the way I hoped.
Yeah! What?
Right. Afraid not.
Right.
Yeah!
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to... spend so much?
Oh, just one thing after another, and it all falls on my head too.
Hey, Nath.
What? Can't you see I'm... Alphen?
Looks like you have your hands full.
As much as ever. As if I wasn't busy enough putting down the last remnants of Renan rule, I'm up to my ears in Dahnan disputes. And then, to top it all off, that thing had to come crashing down from out of the sky.
Pretty sure we've heard this somewhere before.
But enough about my problems. What can I help you with?
Yeah, we're looking for an old Renan starship. You wouldn't happen to know any around these parts, would you?
A starship? What do you need one of those for?
To get to Lenegis.
Lenegis? Are you out of your damn mind?
Believe it or not, it wouldn't be the craziest thing we've done recently.
Oh, I believe it. Well, either way, I'm afraid I haven't heard anything about a starship.
Then do you have any historical records by chance?
Sure, we've got stacks of old records.
Mind if we take a look at them?
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Nath.
I read through all of the records, but I only found a single line that might point to what we're looking for. It mentions a rock that shot across the sky and landed past the mountains. The event was recorded just before the first Renan invasion.
And you think that might be the starship?
I don't know. There was nothing else in the records that came even close. It looked like it was someplace called Berg, but maybe I'm reading it wrong.
Berg?
That ring any bells for you?
Yeah, that's one of the biggest volcanoes in Calaglia. I was just there recently, investigating a report of a meteor someone saw.
Another meteor in the same area? Really?
I wonder if it could have been one of those lights that shot out of the wedge.
All the more reason to check it out. Can you tell us how to get there?
The old Zion mine is up that way. One of the veins we abandoned connects to the volcano. Go ahead and use that. But you should be careful.
Huh?
I don't know if it has anything to do with the meteor. There's a giant Zoogle running riot in there. Never seen anything like it.
A Zoogle, huh?
Well, I turned back as soon as I caught sight of the thing, so I can't tell you much more. Just be real careful if you head out that way.
All right.
I guess...
Right.
I didn't like the sound of that monster Nath was talking about one bit.
Well, we have to press on. We're going through Zion Mine to Berg Volcano. Let's...
Everything okay with Hootle, Rinwell? He seems kinda out of spirits.
It must be the heat getting to him. We don't get these kind of temperatures back in Cyslodia.
Galaglians born and raised here struggle with it too, so it's no surprise.
Aha! So that's why his plumage is so white. He was born in a winter wonderland.
Actually, Dan and owls absorb the astral energy of whatever land they're raised in. Where they're born doesn't affect their appearance at all. But that's not why he's white. The real reason is that he's still just a baby. Whew!
You mean their plumage changes color depending on where they grow up? Weird.
And with all this traveling we've been doing, it wouldn't surprise me if his wings ended up looking like a colorful painting.
I think he suits his snowy complexion. It'll feel strange to see him change.
How awesome would it be if his head and wings were different colors, and his stomach and sides, like a map of our travels? Ow, lay off, will ya? So much for the heat making him docile.
You've only yourself to blame for that one. Hootle takes pride in his appearance, you know.
Fascinating. An appreciation of aesthetic beauty in an owlet so young.
Dohalim, I think you've drawn his attention. We should be able to cook here.
Guess I'll polish up my sword.
Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Rise and shine. We're almost ready to leave.
It's quite hot here. The climate feels different from Menancia's.
It's gotten much cooler.
Out of our way!
They smite with blackened blade!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
So we're back in the Zion Mine tunnels. Who would have thought we'd be going through this place again? This is where you and I first fought together.
And also the first time we touched, as I recall.
Wait, really?
Yes, really.
So this path is supposed to take us out to Berg Volcano?
We're not gonna see any lava burst out in front of us or anything, are we?
Don't get so paranoid you let a rock fall on your head, Law. So hot.
Well, yeah. We've reached the inner portion of Berg Volcano.
We need to find that starship. And fast!
Huh.
Courteous, aren't you?
I'll smash you!
Annihilation!
Dragon form! If it cools up, time to get out of the way! Chocolate slap! Dragon form! Eternal devastation! No armor! I shall ensure you survive this!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Try harder! Take this!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Get on
I'm not done! Chocolate slap! You're mine!
Can't get out of bed!
Freeze laser!
You're finished!
Do it!
Form!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! A merry destruction!
There's still more to go! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! Beyond a chance! Everlasting darkness! Negative! Ignite!
Annihilate this one's mine! Do it! Thunder! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
getting stronger.
You can make plants grow instantly? What if we use this for fruits and veg?
I'd rather not be our party's fertilizer. Thank you very much.
Gotta break through! Take this! Shockwave
Don't
strike!
mind if I do.
Allow me to here! I don't know what I'd do without you. I owe you one.
It's a duel of the arts.
I really don't.
Natural energy.
Got fire!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it. Hold on to your arm.
All yours!
Here I come.
Here!
This is it.
Dragon Swarm!
Lightning condemned.
Resonate with
Thunder
the earth.
Blade.
Not today!
Steel force. Do
Dragon
it.
Swarm!
Dance in the wind. Get toasty.
Burst strike! Now!
Can you take it? Dance on the
Dragon
radiant
Blade!
Reflect on thy sins.
Mirage!
Raging storm.
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Didn't even break a sweat.
My face is starting to sting. And my throat feels super parched.
Here, have some water. Just make sure you don't drink too much.
Thanks.
You want some too, Shion? Oh, wait. You're hungry more than anything, aren't you?
I'm fine, thank you very much.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Dragon Swarm! Now we're not...
You have to aim for the right area on their back. I'm only
Thunder Blade!
Thunder Blade! Go for the weak point!
It's armor strong!
Split it open!
Be my guest! Dragon Swarm!
Raging Cascade!
Pierce!
Here I go!
Chakra Strike!
Everything! Reload!
Burn in hell!
Soda! Light them up!
Thank you! Try hard at my turn! Shockwave Strike!
Deity! Let's get you all tucked away! Mega Ray! Raging Storm! This one's got your name on it!
Don't get careless.
Forgive you!
Take this!
I can carve through.
Lunar corruption!
Dragon
Lightning
Form!
orb! Raging Gemini Aqua!
Are those rocks that skin? Dragon Form!
Ready to go!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly! Leave the enemy's arse to me!
Milton Place here!
Now!
Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ash to ash. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go! I'll stop its charge! Thanks, Kisara!
This one's all mine.
Watch him! Great!
I'll bash in there to defend me!
Climb behind their uses!
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Where you at? I'll take you all on.
Armor won't save you!
Raging Cascade!
Dragon Form!
In here!
Blood.
Here's a healing arc!
Here I come.
You all tucked away!
I'm not done. This one's all mine. Megasonic Thrust. Dragon Form.
Alright!
Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno. My turn. Easter.
Mega Ray! Here goes!
Mine.
Here's another! Lightning condemned!
I'm not done.
Thunderblade! Here
I'm
goes!
ready.
Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Ash to ash.
Here's a
My
healing
turn.
arc!
Chocolate Flash.
Supernova!
Here,
Raging
my reach
Cascade!
is even wider. No further. Chocolate Flash. No escape.
Here! Gemini Aqua! I'll be saving this one!
Take this not
Mega
here.
Ray! Watson!
Chocolate Flash.
Stars of light!
Dragon Form.
Rain down!
Blaze of
Here!
Steel.
Here's evil!
Captivity.
Where are you going? Meteor storm! I can handle it!
Anything in
Now!
armor is all mine!
Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Oh, this looks nice and tough.
Lost!
Chocolate Flash. This one's all mine.
Mega Ray!
Ignite. Dragon Form.
Mega Ray! Their hide is thick as armor!
Megasonic Thrust.
Now you see what I can do!
Go for the weak point!
Dragon Form.
Mega Ray!
This one keeps charging us.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Good. I'll leave it to you. Come one, come all. Try harder.
Annihilation!
Dragon Form.
Get on top field!
Thrust. I'm not done. Prepare
Here's
to
a
be
healing
free.
light!
No further. Dragon Form. Surgeon through.
Photon Flash!
You're mine. Thrust.
Thunderblade!
I can handle it.
Dragon Form.
It's go time!
How anti-climate.
This one's mine!
Power surges through me.
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword, and with my thorn.
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both. This one's mine!
Armor won't save you!
Now you'll find no mercy. Dragon Form.
Do it!
In an instant. Impact Frost. To achieve such harmony takes a singular will.
Guess I misread the landing.
An opponent like this should be easy. Mirage! Burn in hell! Dragon Sword! They smite with blackened blade!
Healing circle! Let's get you all tucked away!
Not flying free! What did I just feel? Shia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
In an instant! Impact Block! An Astral Art?
That's my cue!
I'm ready down!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! This could be useful.
Crazy to see rocks melt before our eyes.
Watch where you're going, everyone. If you fall, there'll be nothing left of you.
Exactly. So don't try anything funny. Especially you, Law. No pushing anyone. Not even as a joke.
I'm not a little kid!
I didn't know you had that sort of trick up your sleeve.
Try harder! Not a chance! Dragon! You might see what I can do!
In here! I'll be saving the flashing parts for a weak point!
Amazing! Burn!
Alright!
I'm not done!
Dance in the wind!
In a bind? Dragon Swarm!
Here! Photon Flash! By the power of water!
Showtime! Try harder!
Hear me! Let the marksman handle this! I never miss!
Heal!
Lightning Orb!
Armor won't save you!
Raging
No
Cascade!
escape!
I'm ready!
Fresh!
Mirage!
Dance in the
Dragon
wind!
Swarm!
Here you go!
Try harder! Now! Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic vision! Totally! In an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Escape!
First aid!
Okay, here I go.
Raging Storm! There! Go! I'm only doing!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Only the best materials in your garments.
You really do have quite the discerning eye, Dohalim.
Yeah, hell.
Little help!
Here I come!
This
one's all mine!
Here!
Burn in hell! Try hard! Not a chance!
Reload!
Crescent Flash! Dragon Swarm!
Here! Alright! The flashing parts are weak point!
Dragon Swarm!
Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Try hard! Not a chance! Now! Dragon Swarm! Here I come!
Raging Storm!
Dragon Swarm! No escape! No further! Try harder!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Raging Cascade!
Try hard! Not a chance!
Where are you going?
Dragon Swarm!
Pile driver!
Megasonic Thrust!
Now!
Tornado drop!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Could have been worse. Callous. Calcified. Calaglia.
What kind of poem is that?
A sparse one.
What the hell is that thing?
Probably that monster Nath warned us about, if I had to guess.
Do you think this might have been where one of those lights that shot out of the wedge landed?
But why this location? If the purpose of the wedge is to harvest Dana's astral energy.
We can figure that out later. If that thing gets into town, it's going to cause chaos. We need to take it down and move on.
Let's go!
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone!
Suddenly turning tail doesn't seem so ridiculous.
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Are you?
Do you even have to ask? Of course I'm scared!
Focus up before we become that thing's lunch.
It's summoning Zeugles?
Take care of them while keeping an eye on it.
Burn in hell!
The fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
I can carve through armor!
Dragon Swarm!
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Justice? I'm here to stop. Deny!
Dragon Swarm! Try hard, not kiss! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Dragon Swarm! Megasonic Thrust!
He can't get out of this!
You're mine!
Amazing.
You're on! You're mine!
Dance in the wind!
You may be strong, but I'll never back down!
Shattering the pieces!
Attack us!
Bloody hell! I can carve through armor!
You're mine! Dragon!
More where that came from!
Blue escape!
Raging Cascade! There you go! Don't let up!
Dragon Swarm!
Let's get you up on the way!
Elusive deity!
Here I come!
Eagle ray!
Here I come!
Seismic rupture!
Pierce!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil! Let it go! My watch!
I'll grind you the blood inside me yearns to be let free!
Too much for hell!
Now! Dragon Swarm! Not today!
I'm ready!
Dragon Swarm!
Dance in the wind! This one's mine!
Dragon Swarm!
Don't touch
with the earth.
Raging Cascade! I'll heal you all!
A thrilling performance.
Mirage!
Let's heal us
You're
somewhere!
about to prepare to be seen!
Lightning condensed!
In a bind?
What would I say? One more time!
Try hard, Meister!
Resonate with the earth!
Dragon Swarm!
Take this!
Here's the
Nothing
healing
will
horse!
save you!
Take
this!
Air thrust!
Take it!
Dance in the wind!
It's in your hands now.
Stay away from my friend!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Mirage! Take this!
Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Try hard, my turn! This
I'll
one's
bring
all
you
mine!
back!
Dragon Swarm!
Sorry, I didn't want to put you out.
What are friends for if we can't depend on them?
You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
Here I come! Dragon Swarm! Rending you apart!
Healing circle!
Bloody hell!
Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
One soft.
Primed and loaded!
Dragon Swarm!
This one's mine!
Rending you apart! Bloody hell!
Ready? It looks like you got this one covered!
you!
Shining
Dragon
Inferno
Swarm!
Motor Corruption! Photon
Shuffling
Lightning
Strike!
Attack! I'm on
Strike!
Thunder Blade! Annihilation!
Strike! Dragon Swarm!
Mega Ray! Annihilation! Sparking
You're
Star
mine!
Rain down and purify all!
Dragon Swarm!
Now or never.
I hope this medicine works.
Sleep now! I'm taking too
get out
much
of
damage! Can't be swallowed! Alright, you
Shuffling Strike! This one's all mine! Ignite! I'll take you! I'll blind you with Dragon Swarm! Elusive deity!
Take this!
Pile driver! I'll smash you!
Steering flame! Reload! I'm out of ammo! Lightning orb!
Reflect on thy
Dragon
Swarm!
Lightning condense!
You're mine!
I'm all sucked up! Annihilation! Hear me!
Explosive ring!
Burning strike! Light excellent! Raging cascade!
Take this! Negative gate!
Confiscating! Glacial spear! Here's the evil! I'm ready!
Here I come! I'm not done!
Take it! Help this!
Rending you
Shield! Mega ray! Where are you going?
Take this! You're on!
Everlasting dust.
Take it!
Now, while it's freely!
Take it down!
Try harder!
Rain
Dragon
down and
Swarm!
purify all! Lunar
Shuffling
corruption!
I'm ready! Go! In an instant! Impact Block!
Here come more!
We'll just have to keep fighting. Enemy heals hearts too.
We'll soon see about that!
Here I come!
Healing circle!
Shot! Now! Ignite! Now I can let loose!
Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah, you too.
It's in your hands now.
You'll pay for that!
They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Renwell!
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine.
Here I come!
One at a time.
You're finished!
Confiscated. Art expert coming through.
Dragon Swarm!
Not in your dreams.
Megasonic Thrust!
Raging
Shuffling
cascade.
Slash!
Sleep now. Do it.
Doubling! In an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed
You're on!
waltz.
More for the stockpile. I never miss.
Dragon Swarm!
Banana, let's go. Raging cascade.
I may have bit off more than I could chew.
Use too much.
Try harder! My turn!
More for the
You're
stockpile.
mine.
Corruption. Watch and can't be swirled. All right. Here we go. Pieces. Attack now. This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes!
Let's hold on to your art. Here I come.
I'm not done!
Dance in the wind.
It's over!
Feel not on my watch. Ready to go. Watch and weep.
You're mine! Dragon Swarm! No!
Primed and ready.
Stand here!
Forgive me. This is my fault.
That did it!
Reinforcements incoming! Not a problem!
problem!
No further!
I'll smash you! Gemini Aqua! Lightning Condensed!
Stand from the wind!
Raging I never miss!
Here I come!
Dance in the wind! In here! Forward up! No more playing nice! Rain down! Let the marksman handle this! Mega Ray! This can't be happening! You all have to wait!
Shadow!
Bring the pieces! Attack time!
I'll smash you! Try harder! My turn! Your mom!
Leave the charges to me! Denied!
That's it! Burn in hell! Now! There!
Shattering the pieces! Attack time!
Here I try harder! Not a chance! Not a chance! My turn! Take this! Stardust! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Take this!
Leave the chargers to me!
Take this! Your mother!
Ready and rare!
Time to let it rip! Not today! Try harder! My turn!
A new lease on life! Got you! Watch and weep!
This can't be happening!
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone!
Suddenly turning tail doesn't seem so ridiculous.
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Are you?
Do you even have to ask? Of course I'm scared!
Focus up before we become that thing's lunch.
It's summoning Zoogle?
Take care of them while keeping an eye on it!
You're mine!
like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Explosive might with blackened blade!
Armor won't save you! No further!
Take this!
Seismic rupture!
Healing
You're on!
Dance from the wind!
Ungrateful.
Annihilation! Mega
Rending you apart!
Dragon Form! I'm not done!
Amazing.
I owe you, Sion. Healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
You're mine!
Seismic rupture!
No escape!
Here, let me help! I'll grind you into anything in armor is all mine!
Dragon Swarm! This time!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil! There you go! Don't let up!
You picked the wrong fight!
Wait,
Dragon
Lancer!
Swarm!
Elusive deity!
Take this!
Soaring blast!
I'm not done!
Flame of Fury!
It's wide open!
It won't escape me!
Dragon Swarm!
Glacial Spear! Here's
Try
the
this!
swirl!
Crushing strike!
Explosive ring!
Reflect on that sin!
Dragon
Take
Swarm!
might with blackened blade!
You're finished!
Here's a healing art! First aid! What would I
Here
do
I
without
go!
you?
Take no further!
Here I... You'll pay for that!
No rest for the
Dragon
wicked!
Swarm!
Here's a healing art!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! No heart being interrupted!
Shockwave Slash!
Ready to go! Dance in the wind! Feel!
I'm not done!
Get on
Demon
healing
Lash!
yell!
I don't know what I can do.
Okay, can't get out of this!
Isn't time?
I really don't.
Ignite!
One more time! Mega Ray!
Benediction light!
Smash
you!
You're mine!
Heal!
The fluidity of your movements is simply incredible.
Spear! Here's evil!
Crush!
I never miss!
So try harder! Not a chance!
Ready!
Dragon Swarm! Mega Sonic Thrust! Here I come!
Elusive deity!
Dragon Swarm!
Now!
Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ash to ashes! A merry destruction!
There's still more to go! Wind Astral
Elusive deity! Rotating pile driver!
Here I come!
Glacial Spear!
Here I come!
Freeze Closer!
Bathed in blood!
Dragon Swarm!
Rending you apart!
Raging
Your
Storm!
bloody howling!
Razor Cyclone! It looks like you got this one covered! Dance in the wind! Air Flow! Black Astral
Might with blackened blade!
Eat this!
Air Thrust! Lunar Corruption!
Here I come!
Power of water!
Dragon
Ready
Beast!
and ready! Gemini Aqua! Dance in the wind!
See what I can do! Take
Please
this!
now!
Dragon...
Each
Shockwave
a
Slash!
whirling
Can't get out of this!
Winds of heaven! In here!
Damn it! Dragon Swarm! No escape!
Resonate with the earth!
I never miss!
You're mine!
Raging Cascade!
A thrilling performance.
Feel water!
Here I come!
Projectile! Gemini Aqua!
The tempest engulfs you!
You're mine!
Reflect on that sin!
The
Corruption!
flame
They
inside
might
me!
with
Here I
blackened
am to be
blade.
left free!
Shattering the
Got it! Now's our chance!
execution!
Megasonic Thrust!
Shield.
Shield!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Benediction light.
What would I do without you?
Here come more.
You'll just have to keep fighting.
Leave the enemy's arts to me!
No complaints here! Armor won't save you!
Air Thrust! I can do this all day!
Dragon Swarm!
Lunar Corruption! Dance in the wind! Air Thrust!
Shockwave Slash!
Photon!
Here I come!
Mega Ray!
Try harder! I can do without this pain! Okay, try harder! Not again!
Photon! Dance in the wind! Not in your dreams! Hold on to your arms!
Take this!
Here I come!
Ignite!
Oh, sparkling stars of light!
Take
Rain
this!
down and purify all! Healing
Shockwave
circle!
Slash!
Shield! Radiant
I'm not done!
Now! Dueling! This one's got your name on it!
Ash to ashes!
Now!
By the
Dragon
power of
Swarm!
water, not in your dreams! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! My turn! Shockwave Slash!
Elusive deity!
Here!
Astral energy! Raging cascade!
This
one's mine!
Dragon Swarm! Ignite! Try harder! Not a chance!
It's in your hands now.
Stay away from my friend!
Do it! Hero! Demon's Descent!
Flashing bang!
Now! Redwell! Astral energy! Full throttle! I'll bring you back from death.
No rest for the wicked.
Resuscitation!
Heal! Reinforcements incoming!
Not a problem!
Take this!
This one's mine!
Take this! Dragon Swarm!
Now you see what I can do!
It won't end like this.
Try hard,
Make
my
it in
turn!
time.
Let's get you all tucked away.
From beyond, imbued with heaven inside with yearns to be let free! Here I come!
Another incantation.
Lincoln, here I come!
In a bind?
Shockwave Slash!
Shall not be
Do it! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
I'll
Not a
give you all!
chance! Dragon Swarm!
This world! Alright! Healing Swarm!
Take this! Dragon Swarm! It's over! Shockwave Slash! Here!
Is this what real pain feels like? Forgive me. This is my death shall not be forgotten.
This should do it!
Elusive deity!
Dragon Swarm!
Demon
You're
Light!
mine!
They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Redwell!
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine. Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here's a
Not a
healing
chance!
arc.
Burn!
Elusive
deity.
Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
Ready to go!
I'm not done!
Denied!
I'm out of ammo. What's any
Heal!
Shockwave Slash! Try harder! Not a chance!
I've used too much.
My turn! Shockwave Slash!
Can't get out of this!
You're finished!
I never miss.
Dragon Swarm!
Wind astral energy.
Here I come! I'm not done!
First aid.
Raging!
Cascade. Flame.
No! Today!
Steel. Burning strike. Glacial steel. Here's evil. Light astral energy.
Try harder! My
It's
turn!
showtime.
Now! Try harder! Now!
In here.
You're mine!
Let's get you all
Mirage.
Gemini
Demon
All
Light.
Bastards made one. Don't mind if I do.
Take this!
Magic
Here.
Descent. Will this help? Free
Dragon
dancer.
Swarm!
Healing
Flash.
circle.
Death reflect on my
Now! Dragon
Everlasting carve through armor!
I'll bring you back
Negative
from
case.
death to bit.
Shockwave
with the
Slash!
earth!
Resuscitation.
Here! It's on!
Rending you
Still
up!
got a fight left in me.
Mirage!
Raging roar.
No escape! Dragon Swarm!
Light astral energy. Raging cascade.
You're finished!
This one's mine.
Shockwave Slash!
In a bind?
I'm not done! It's over!
Lunar eruption.
No escape!
Lunar blast.
Anything in armor is all mine!
Lord of the stockpile. Thunder.
Demon Light! Eagle Ray!
More with that.
Shockwave Slash!
Armor won't save you!
Dragon Swarm! It's on! Ignite!
Radiant pierce.
Dragon Swarm!
Gale force.
Here I come!
Radiant pierce.
Rainbow
Steel.
to me! Far enough!
Now.
In an instant! Impact Block!
It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone! That did it!
Everyone all right?
We won't... surrender. We won't retreat, not yet.
Whatever you do. Please stay safe. I'll bring you back from death's
How
abyss.
are we supposed to take on something so big?
I'll handle it. Just watch and learn. That's enough! Go back down!
Everyone okay?
Yeah, I think so.
That thing scared the pants off me.
It felt like it had a different aura than other Zeugles, didn't it?
Yeah. It wasn't like the one that Almadria sicked on us either.
Its elemental astral energy variance was out of this world. It was like fighting a lord.
I guess it's safe to assume that if it came out of the wedge, it must have played some part in helping harvest astral energy. But what?
Perhaps a living spirit vessel? It's plausible, given the location. Or it may be part of a new force dispatched to regain control of Dana.
If we assume that monster was one of the 4 beams of light, we must have prevented something from taking place here.
I'd like to think so, knowing how much grief it gave us. But at least with that out of the way, we can keep moving forward now. Let's go.
I can feel my precision improving.
What do you know? Another big fire monster with nothing better to do than get in our way!
I wonder where the rest of those lights ended up landing. It looked like they were pretty scattered.
Well, whatever they're after, let's just hope none of them are anywhere near a city. An ambush on civilians is the last thing we need.
Well, no rest for the wicked, right? Though with 1 down and 3 to go, it sounds like our headache is just beginning.
I thought you liked the opportunity to flex your muscles.
Against those things? It's not like I have a death wish. Besides, we've already got our hands full saving the world. Dying stupidly won't be much help to the cause.
Yeah, I guess I can't argue with that logic. Sorry.
Hey, is that it over there?
Did we really just spend that much money?
Alphen?
Did you remember something?
No, but I have seen this starship before. This is it. This is the ship I traveled in when I escaped from Lenegis.
Three centuries later, and it's no worse for wear. I'll take a look at the internals.
Damn! I'm amazed it still works at all after all this time.
The past meets the present. I really am from a different time and place.
Yeah, but you've got us now, Alphen.
Not only that, but you've helped out so many people, too.
Law's right. Rinwell too. You're one of us now. No more carrying the weight of history on your shoulders. You're a part of this world.
Right. Thanks, you guys.
How's it look?
It should fly. All internal systems seem to be operating. However, considering how long it's remained inactive, I suspect it will take some time before it's ready for takeoff.
How much time are we talking here?
Starship mechanics are not what I'd call my forte, so I'd rather not hazard a guess.
So we've just got to sit around here and wait? I'm terrible at waiting.
That's because you're a child. Oh, but how about we use this time to prepare and gather supplies for the trip?
Good idea. Who knows when we'll be back from Lenegis once we leave. We should prepare ourselves for every possible scenario before we go.
Let's try not to stay away too long. I'd hate for anything to happen to the place while we're gone.
Either we race ahead, or we take due precaution to ensure we have no regrets. I shall leave it up to you as to how we proceed, Alphen.
Works for me.
It's funny, isn't it?
What is?
All this. When we first started this thing, did you ever imagine we'd be going to Lenegis? After all, this is the sort of thing I was rebelling against when I ran away from home, right?
I'm sure Zephyr would be proud if he knew what his son was doing right now.
And a little shocked, too.
We're defying the order of things that have persisted for 300 years. Deep down, I knew our journey would lead to confronting Lenegis.
Yeah, you maybe, but you're a Renan. The rest of us can barely even picture what it means to leave Dana.
No offense to Shion and Dohalim, but it's worth remembering we're heading into enemy territory.
No offense taken, and this is no picnic for me either.
Remember, our aim is to ensure that both Lenegis and the Renan homeworld leave Dana alone for good. I don't think we'll be able to avoid a fight.
Is there no way we can talk them into leaving us alone?
The people of Lenegis?
Sure. I mean, we found a way to make it work with Xion and Dohalim, right? And it's not just us. If places like Menancia can do it, then why can't we?
Because there are still many of my kind who believe it was right and natural that Rena reigns over Dana. There are those on Lenegis who have never stepped foot on Dana. I doubt whether they'd even listen to Danans.
Look, none of us want to fight. But these are the same people who fired that wedge down on Dana. What happens next is on them.
Right. We're not going to sit back and wait for them to oppress us again.
Right.
Don't forget, there's also a good chance the Red Woman is somewhere on Lenegis. And wherever she is, we should find the Renaissalma too.
That's right. If we can take it back, then Xion can finally get rid of her thorns. Xion?
Huh? Yeah.
Where? Xion? Where'd Xion go? How could she just go off on her own? Xion. Xion! It's your thorns? But why? You okay? Just now, it looked like you used your maiden powers to suppress your thorns. You can really do that?
Stay out of my way.
Wait a second. Are you planning to go alone?
Shut up!
Why would you do this?
I told you to shut up!
I won't let you.
I mean it.
I refuse to let you.
I won't tell you again. Move or I'll shoot.
If that's the case, then go ahead and shoot me!
Do you remember back when I was stabbed? By Rolron?
Yeah. I thought for sure that he had killed you back there.
That wasn't the first time.
Huh?
The first time was when I was only a child. After that, no matter how often, I just couldn't die.
Couldn't die? So you're immortal? How's that even...
I believe you, Xion. But tell me how is something like that possible?
My thorns. They're me, but at the same time not. They're part of me. I have no idea why, but my thorns will never let me die. At least not before I'm meant to.
You can't die before your death?
When my thorns free themselves, it will be my death. I've seen it. A darkness that swallows up everything until nothing remains. It's a vision of oblivion I can't escape. I want to believe it's all just a bad dream. But no matter what I tell myself, I know it's not.
Yeah, but you... Wait. The whole reason you needed the Renaissance was to get rid of your thorns, right?
If I burn away what's inside, then what will happen to the rest of me? Right. Either way you look at it, I'm going to die. But if I am going to die, I figure I can at least take my thorns out with me. That's what I've been after this whole time.
That's why you turned your back on your fellow Renans and chose to fight with us, isn't it? And while we've all been fighting to keep on living, you have been with us fighting desperately to die.
That was the plan. But then I met all of you. And before I knew it, I didn't want to die anymore.
Shionne, don't lose hope yet. We'll find a way to save you. There's still time to...
It's pointless.
Why?
Because the darkness won't just consume me. The truth is, it will consume all of existence as well. It was only a suspicion at first, but ever since the Red Woman triggered my maiden powers, I've been more certain than ever before. It was then that I finally came to realize my powers were holding my thorns in check the entire time. But they don't anymore. Not since Lenegis, when the wedge fell. Every day, I feel the thorn's power growing stronger inside of me. Pretty soon, I won't be able to hold them back anymore. And when that happens...
They will consume all existence.
And that's why you wanted to leave by yourself. You planned to find the Renaissance on your own and sacrifice yourself to stop the thorns.
But that's... too much. It's way too much.
When this all began, I didn't care what happened to me or anyone else. And what happened to the Renans or the Dahnans didn't matter to me at all. I know I have to die, but I don't want to. Not now that I have this. I wish we had never met. Then I wouldn't have to feel this way.
Shionne!
Alphen!
Living for the sake of dying is no better than being a slave. How can you endure this?
Alphen.
It's not fair. I don't care what anybody says. I won't let it happen! We can fight this! Fight until the end together. Isn't that what you said to me before?
Even if it should mean that it'll be the end of everything else, too?
Shionne, what do you want? It's your decision, ultimately. But if you decide not to fight fate, I will. Even if I have to do it alone.
No, you won't be alone. I'll fight as well.
Count me in as well. I want to be a force for good, not hate.
And me too. I meant it with all of my heart when I told you before. Neither of you are alone in this at all.
You guys...
And I, for one, don't believe this venture is without hope.
Huh?
Xion is the descendant of a maiden from 300 years ago. Given the circumstances, it seems very likely that those events have some connection to her thorns. The true nature of which, I imagine we will discover as we make our way to Lenegis and uncover the truth of what's unfolding here.
I take it you mean we might find a way to get rid of her thorns and she'll live?
It's certainly possible. Though I suspect the nature of the Sovereign is connected somehow.
So be it. I've already lost everything I had once. And I won't let it happen again. Xion. No matter what happens from now on, we're right here with you. All of us are. You are not alone.
You guys... You're all so stubborn. Thank you, everyone. For right now, and a little while longer, I just want to hold on to this dream. And most of all, more than anything else, I want to be with all of you. So let's go. On to Lenegis.